sat there, eating his chicken in silence.
Boy, she never off the wall with this one. You gotta do something about this.
The funny thing was that almost as soon as we found him, he disappeared. She was only with him about 2 weeks before he just vanished. Nobody saw him after that. Ever. And my mother just turned herself inside out. I never could understand that. I kept watching her grieve as though somebody died. She pulled herself up into a ball and just stared at the floor. And I didn't know what to say because I was feeling the exact opposite feeling, see? I was in love. I'd come home after school, after being with Eddie, and I'd be filled with this joy. And there'd she be, standing in the middle of the kitchen staring at the sink. Her eyes looked like a funeral. And I didn't know what to say. I didn't even feel sorry for her. All I could think of was him.
She is getting way out of line here!
And all he could think of was me. Isn't that right, Eddie? I've been involved with this guy from work. His name is Jake Levitan. By the age of 28, he had a 7-figure salary, and in his massive holdings, an impressionistic gallery. He has his killer body like he cannot keep a calorie. Could I be in love with this man? So I stuck to my guns and I told him I'd stay. So we planned a lavish wedding to take place in early May. But when the priest asked if I'll love him for forever and a day, I'm not sure what I'll say. I'm not sure if he's the one. Should I faint and hit the floor? Because I know I'm needing more. I have a world left to explore. Caitlin, you've got to run. You've got to run. You've got to run, run, run. I've got to run. I've got to run. I've got to run, 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 run. Shaky. I've got to run. Yeah, I was lucky. Okay, I was really lucky. I was in love. I had a beautiful baby. Henry was happy because thank God it was an Edward and not an Edwina. I was so excited for his first words, his first steps, for not getting a good night's sleep for the next 3 years. But I didn't get to see any of that. You know that people say Henry was stone-hearted and uncaring, and I don't think that he was. I know that his times with the queens before me were hard, but they were also full of fire and rage. He stormed and raged at them, and because they are both badass monarchs, they stormed and raged right back. But I didn't do that. Instead, I stood by him, like I was made of stone. I stood firm, no matter his flaws or tempers. No matter my doubts or fears, I stood by his side. It was not because I was scared, or naive, or weak.